Welcome back, Classic Gamers, and thanks for viewing Jay the Classic Gamer's Let's Play Final Fantasy for the NES Part 2. We're crossing the bridge the king built for us because we saved his daughter, and if you talk to a certain person in the town of Canaria, they will tell you about a port city that lies to the west called Provoca. But let's head north first and see what we can find. Make sure you stock up on heal potions before taking this long journey. The monsters here are a lot more dangerous, and if you run into a big group of monsters that you don't think you can handle, I suggest you run from them. From now on, I will add a few different voices in this LP. If any of you have watched Game Hoarders videos, voices make the LPs 10 times better and more enjoyable to watch. We have arrived at Matoya's cave. Talk to one of the brooms and it tells you to push B select. This will bring up a world map. This is very useful when you acquire an airship. Since Matoya can't see without her crystal, literally rob her blind and take her treasure.
Where is my crystal? I can't see anything without it. Who stole my crystal?
Exit Matoya's cave and head down south. Now let's go west towards the town of Provoca. Check this battle out. I thought I was going to own this iguana. That was until he dropped my mage with one hit. Now I have to run, because I don't like finishing battles with dead party members. They lose out on the experience points, and I like all my warriors to level up at the same time. We have arrived at the city of Provoca. Let's go to the clinic and revive the Black Mage, then stay at the inn to save our progress. $50 gold to stay at the inn is a very reasonable price. After a good night's rest, let's walk around town and talk to some town folks.
This town has been invaded by pirates.
Well, let's go find some pirates. Hey, that looks like a pirate there.
Arr, I'm Biggie the Pirate. I am surprised I am that you scurvy dogs have the nerve to face me. Mates, get those land lubbers.
These have got to be the most pathetic pirates of all time. They only have 6 hit points each, so just attack them, or use spells against them, and kill each one.
Yar, okay, you got me. Take me ship.
Now that we've beaten the pirates, let's walk around town and check out the new shops. In the weapon shop, I'm going to want a short sword. Even though the hand axe has 1 more damage than the short sword has 5% better hit percentage. In the black magic shop, I'm going to want the 3 spells Ice, Temper, and Slow. In the white magic shop, I'm going to want the 3 spells Mute, Anti-Lit, and Invisibility. Next, let's check out the item shop. And they added a new item. You can buy cabins now. In the armor shop, I'm going to want some iron armor for my fighter, a wooden shield for my fighter, and a pair of gloves for all the warriors. So let's go ahead and buy a wooden shield and 4 gloves for our warriors since they're so cheap. And when you exit the shop, don't forget to equip your new items. Whoops, I forgot to buy a pair of gloves for the white mage. Now we know what items that we need and how much they cost. It's time to go outside and do a little grinding for some gold and experience points. And when you go outside, your new ship is waiting for you in the harbor. I like to stay in this little area and grind for gold and experience points, because it's close to the town in case you need to heal or somebody dies. Just keep killing sharks and sea hags until you get enough gold to buy the items you need. This was the battle when I reached level 4. At this point, I grinded enough gold to get the ice spell for my black mage and buy a short sword for my fighter. Now it's time to go back outside and grind some more. This was the battle when I reached level 5. This might be a little early, but at level 5 I go ahead and sell the black belt's wooden nunchucks. From now on he's going to kick ass with his bare hands. At this point I grinded enough gold to buy the iron armor for the fighter. This was the battle where I reached level 6. And that battle also gave me enough gold to buy the 5 remaining spells that I need. So this concludes Jay the Classic Gamer's Let's Play Final Fantasy for the NES Part 2. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for Part 3.